Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our lecturer, Ms. Razia. So today I'm going to present on a case study which is, yes, Silicon Valley, sometimes you need more biocracy. So before we move on to the first question, so here are some definitions that we need to know, which is employee resourcing according to research is the process of matching the human resource capabilities to the strategic and operational needs of the organization and its aim at presenting the right individuals and talent to achieve the organization goals of the company. And the main goal of this employee resourcing is to obtain the correct intended basic materials in the form of labor that have the appropriate qualities, knowledge, skills, and potential for future training. And a research mentioned that the backbone or the base of any companies are depending on their core staff. So it is very important to have the right people in the right places at the right time to achieve organizational growth and success. So we'll straight go into the first question. So what are the issues in terms of resourcing in GitHub? So the first one is poor culture of women bullying and disrespect. Second one is lack of leadership team despite of their company rapid growth and they could not handle the issues properly. So, for example, in the case study, a female engineer named Julia Hen Howard quit due to the culture of this poor of women bullying and disrespect. So, the statistics shows that 67% of the workers reveal that they have experienced low morale due to the manager or upper level management. And the third one is related to company did not have any human resource executive to handle the situation. Even the company, which is GitHub, already founded in early 2008, but then the executive is only appointed current year. So HR executive is very important as it manage and direct all the tasks related in HR department and for the company itself. And then HR executive is actually one of the highest level in department. They train, they monitor the problem solving, and they ensure all the employees to actually follow the rules and regulation that have been provided by the company itself. And the fourth one is no proper organizational, and it is very important to have a proper organization. If no, like GitHub, and it is very difficult and have more risk in marginalize the people. So various impact could happen if the company did not have a good organizational structure, or the company did not have executive, human resource executive. So when the employees are not happy and satisfied in the current workplace, they might not want to volunteer in giving ideas, and they might leave for a better job, as what Julie had left the GitHub as they did not regulate a proper policy on bully and disrespect towards the women. So we'll go into the second question. So what are the roles of bureaucracy in the effectiveness of Silicon Valley operations? So first of all, we need to know what is actually bureaucracy. So bureaucracy refers to an organization that is complex with multi-layered system and processes where the system is designed to maintain uniformity, balance, and to control within the organization. And bureaucracy implies a very complex structure that actually will slow down the decision process, but it will help the organization to have a systematic coordination between many people. So many of the companies have this bureaucratic system because it actually helps the company in to run more smoothly. So what are the role in GitHub, especially in Silicon Valley? First of all, it will improve the employment prospect for women in technical roles, as related to the case study that critically discussed that the company is a male-dominated tech companies that eventually need a bureaucracy system to be implemented, as the system will make the decision to be fair, especially to the female in Silicon Valley. And the second one is to create rigid policies and laws that need to be followed for their own benefits, and it will actually keep the create a structure that keep people safe and productive at the same time. The third one is to build a structure where equality is the point of the organization and every employee have the same opportunities to success. And last one, help the company to run more smoothly and could save management time. Through bureaucracy, the organization could set guidelines on ethics, on safety, on privacy, on hiring, on workplace issues, and many others policies related to the organization. So bureaucracy is very, very important to most of the organization, especially GitHub. The third question is, what are the strategies that should the companies provide to support retention? So before I go on into many of the companies that I've put an example, so this is what is actually employee retention. Employee retention is a various kind of measure taken by the organization to encourage and support their employee to remain at the company for a longer period of time. And one of the research mentioned that employees are the most valuable and important asset in an organization, but to retain them is one of the challenges by the managers. Employee could leave the organization due to job dissatisfaction, job security, less salary and compensation, or poor relationship with the team members and higher level management. So it is very important for the organization to retain their employees, as the employees that leave the organization will carry their values, culture, skills, and experience to other company as a competitor. So it is very important for the company or even for the GitHub to come up with many different strategies to retain their employees for their sustainable growth and stability of the organization. So the first one is Netflix, where it is a very huge multinational companies. Netflix have given their employees full trust to set policies which is unlimited holidays, and the employees are allowed to take their own leaves for vacation as long as they did not affect the company's performance. And the companies eventually turned out to be one of the contributors to the high percentage or employee retention rate in Netflix. The second one is Hyatt Hotel Corporation strategy, where it is actually situated in Chicago, and it is one of the best example for retention, as the employee in housekeeping could retain the company for more than 12 years, and approximately 25,000 people in US have worked at the company for more than 10 years. So what are their program called Change the Conversation, where it is based on a principle by Stanford School of Design that emphasize on listening, and the employees are encouraged to find new fresh ideas on how to solve the problem, and they could just simply go and discuss it with their higher level, and they could get a decision on how to make sure that the company progress smoothly. And the employees are given the privilege to be as a reference source for recruiting new employees under a program called Employee Referral Program. So it is also contain trust between the employees and the employer. Lastly is I suggested Mars, which is it is a multinational companies that offer very many kind of food and beverage that include candy and snacks at what the picture shows here. And then what are the strategies? They have many kinds of benefit that would motivate the employees to work longer and the company, such as healthcare benefits, work-life balance, and many other benefits. They also encourage on telecommunicating and support through a wellness program. They also have a principle called 5 Mars, which is quality, responsibility, mutuality, efficiency, and freedoms that enhance the employee to stay longer at the company. So these are the few companies that I suggested as a strategy, because these are the multinational companies that really have a very huge benefits that as an effort to keep their employee retained and be motivated in the company. So to conclude, a research shows that 65% of the employees tend to stay at the company due to more engaging position and better pay benefits, but many of them will switch job due to wanting a more positive company culture or opportunities to grow in the company. So it depends on the company on how they want to make a strategy for their company to retain their employees. So this is all from me. Thank you very much and have a good day. Assalamualaikum.